Hello Leo, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for December 2018. This reading is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon and Leo Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or your rising sign. While I'm shuffling, I quickly want to say thank you to all my subscribers. We actually reached 10,000 subscribers recently. Thank you for all your likes, all your comments, all your shares. And for private readings, please contact me. My email address is underneath this video. You can drop me an email or contact me through my webpage or through the Facebook page. And that's all I have for the prelude. Let's go ahead and see what we have for Leo for December 2018. Last month of the year. Exciting that we're coming into the new year. You've got the Unknown card, followed by the Nine of Cups, followed by the Two of Pentacles, and your Spirit's message is the Empress. We have Ten of Swords, followed by the Sun card, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, and the Spirit message is Four of Swords. We have Eight of Swords, followed by the Five of Swords, followed by the Three of Pentacles, and your Spirit's message is Page of Wands. It's a monthly reading, so we will have beginning of December, middle of December and end of December here. And your first card is Unknown card. The Unknown card is, I'm using this Crystal Vision Tarot deck. It's been presented me as a gift. And only in this deck we have this card, and it tells you that maybe you just don't need to know what you want to know. There might be something hidden from you with a reason, and the Spirit doesn't want you to know that. Maybe you shouldn't look into the future at the moment because that's the way it is. It also talks about something might be actually hidden from you. Because it's depicted as the woman holding a ball, like a crystal ball, and she wants to look into it to see her future, but the ball is actually not clear, so she can't see clear, she can't see her future. And that's what the card is saying. Maybe you don't need to know your future at the moment, dear Leos. But you have got the Nine of Cups next to you. The Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment. You will come into December quite happy, satisfied, because every cup is full of love and joy and happiness. It's, as I said earlier, is also a wish fulfillment card, so whatever wishes you had will be fulfilled. Very, very happy time for you. Financially, there would be some sort of juggling, maybe because it's a festive month, there's a lot of expenses. Maybe you will be putting some money aside, some money, covering one account, taking money from the credit cards and that sort of things. But it's also juggling your emotions as well. Maybe feeling one day on a high, having all your wishes fulfilled, of course, and then maybe next day feeling a little bit depressed and unhappy. That sort of trying to keep that balance, that emotional balance as well, dear Leos. And your Spirit's message is the Empress. The Empress is the card of fertility. So for some Leo ladies, you might get pregnant. A nice present for the Christmas and New Year. For those of you who don't want to get pregnant, make sure you protect yourself. It's a card of fertility, but fertility in all aspects of life. It might not be just being fertile as a woman. It also could be fertile in a realm of just maybe giving birth to a fantastic idea or some sort of project. That sort of energy, really nice. Empresses also represent maybe if you are, if you got a partner, if you a couple, there could be it's an energy of being a very good. That's the way your partner sees you. For some ladies, as a good mother, as the beautiful woman, good wife, good girlfriend, good partner. It's Empress represents all the femininity, all the feminine beauty as well. Very nice, very beautiful. Middle of December, for some of you guys, you're suffering probably with the remnants of the situation, and I think the situation is from the past, because we have beginning of the month where you're feeling really good, and next to this card, which is quite negative, we got the Sun card, so it tells me that you're recovering from this. Ten of Swords, talking about betrayal. It's like a situation when you feel like someone's put a knife into your back, when it's a card of revelations, some lies being revealed, some maybe gossips, some sort of it could be in all aspects of your life. It could be in relationship when you feel betrayed. It could be in work and career as well, when maybe you were getting on well, or even work itself. If you put a lot of efforts into your career and one day you got a resignation letter, you feel like you've just been treated really unfair, and that spells like a betrayal as well. But I think you now in mid-December will be fully recovering from this, because 10 is the end of the process, end of the cycle. So this cycle is over, and now you're coming into the much better. After that, if that was work and career, you've got a new job. If that was a relationship, you might start a new relationship. If before you couldn't get pregnant with like the Empress and you had a lot of miscarriages and problems, that is the beginning. That is the birth of the child or pregnancy or new beginning in this area. Very nice. And the Sun card, of course, I already started talking about it, the most positive card. So mid of December will be very positive for you. Something new is coming into your life in the form of this child. It's either could be a child, or it could be something new. As I said, maybe new work, new job, new partnership. It's also card of maybe going on holiday somewhere warm, enjoying the sun. Very nice, being positive, and there is something to be positive about, because next to it we got Ace of Pentacles, new financial beginnings. If you have, as I said, if you walked away from work, or because you've been maybe had a resignation or something, and you got a new job, it actually comes with a good, cushy sort of pay rise. It's much better pay than what you had before. Or if that is a relationship, then could be that on your financial or work front, you got bonuses by the end of the year. You got something unexpected being given to you, or because again it's the end of the year, you might get quite a nice monetary present from someone. Could be someone close to you, gives you money as a present for Christmas or New Year. New. It's something very it's a surprise. It's a gift. And the Four of Swords is for me this card is the card of self-care. Look after yourself. Give yourself a rest. It's the end of the year. It's been probably an eventful year for all of us. And maybe it's time for you to take some time off. Take some time off to celebrate Christmas and New Year with your family. Take a couple of days off to recharge your batteries. Maybe go to a spa, maybe meditate, whatever works for you. And for some of us, it's just a glass of wine with a couple of friends. That's also quite healing, sort of. That's what the Spirit advises you. You know, be sort of mindful about your own state, about your workload, about your state of mind, and give yourself as much care and attention as you do to other people, dear Leo. And end of the month again, we got some sort of mental issues. We got you feel stuck, mentally stuck. You don't know how to. Maybe you just sort of processing something. I don't know why, because we got such a positive card in the mid-December, but again feeling stuck, not knowing where to go from there, not knowing what to do. I think there's two lines of stories over there. There could be one line where you at some part of your life you're probably very happy. It could be work, career, and then in relationship there are some problems, or opposite way around. I see there is two parallels there. In one parallel goes very, very happy with the Sun card, with the Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups over there, and then we got this Unknown card, which is not negative in itself, but maybe if there are some revelations which might be brought by the Sun, which you're probably not supposed to know, that makes you feel a bit betrayed and suffering, and feel stuck, mentally stuck. So where do I go from there? So how do I proceed? What's the way forward? And the way forward is for you to take that blindfold off, dear Leo. When you and the blindfold represented you again, not knowing. The knowledge, the information, gather that, and then you will see that the path in front of you is clear. You can proceed, you can walk forward, you can move forward. It's all in the head. And then we got Five of Swords. You're still arguing with someone. But Leo's is very sort of prone to that, to expressing, very passionately expressing their opinion, and it could be you again expressing your opinion, but also thinking that your opinion is the only opinion. It could be someone around you like that, and it's quite hard to be around a person like this if they're always right, if they only think that their opinion is the right opinion, and there's no others. So it's quite hard to sort of either leave with this person or to be around that person. Sometimes we just give up. We say, yeah, you have it. And probably the best way to deal with that, and then make your sort of fundamental decision. Do you really want to be with a person like this in your environment? And you've got Three of Pentacles, could be at work actually. I think that's what I said, maybe in a personal life you're all happy, then at work you've got issues, because Three of Pentacles indicates situation at work, and that's where you might be stuck over there. And that's Five of Swords, that someone is not very pleasant to work with or to be with at work. And the Three of Pentacles is working as a team, and someone in your team might be like that, and it's not making you any happy. So you have to take that blindfold and see what you want to do. So what's your next step in this direction? I've got Page of Wands. Page of Wands feeling really optimistic, and that's what the Spirit tells you. You need to feel optimistic. You need to get that optimism into you, and maybe start something new. If you're working for someone, working in an office, in employment, maybe it's better for you to start something new for yourself. The Wands is very entrepreneurial. Maybe have your own business. Start something new. Maybe if you have some hobby which can bring money as well, maybe sort of explore that sort of path. It also talks about children. Pay attention to your children as well at the end of the month. Spend time with your children. The child is also fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius as well. Let's see what's Lenormand deck is going to tell us. What's Lenormand cards? What messages we have for Leo for the month of December. Let's see what messages we have for Leo. And your first card is the Cross, so it feels like a burden. So if we talk about work as well, I think it feels like you carry all the weight of it. It doesn't make it, just sort of literally weights you down. Yeah, you need to take time. It's either soon. Let's see what's the third card. Oh God. Guys, I think if that situation involves work, then it's a dead situation. I think as soon as possible you need just to sort of get rid of this. It's a coffin and the cross, two negative cards, and between them is the time. I think it's a time is right for you to get rid of this heavy burden and just move on. I don't think, if for some of you it could be opposite way around, maybe at work you're all happy and positive with the pay rise or something, and then maybe it's in a relationship you feel betrayed and you're stuck, you don't know where to go, and there could be a three-party situation if we talk about relationship. Then it's the situation is dead, so there's no way out of it for you apart from just finish it, drop that heavy burden from you as soon as possible. Let's see what's maybe that's where it tells you not to know, and maybe you dig too deep and you found out the revelation is in there. The card of unknown, and the sun is actually when things comes out into the, if you shouldn't be knowing it at the beginning of December, you probably will find out in the middle of December. Oh, cards are jumping. Let's see what we have there. We have reconciliation card. For some of you there is a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Here we are. For some it's chemistry, there is a strong magnetic attraction here. I think love life for some of you is fine. It's maybe something to do with work. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Of course, we have that Nine of Cups card of wish fulfillment. So whatever you wishes, you can start wishing in November, and beginning of December you will get what you want. Maybe just a Christmas list for some of you. Well guys, that's all I have for you for December. I just need to let you know that there won't be any mid-month readings in mid-December. I will replace them with the yearly reading for New Year 2019. But in January we'll go back to routine. We will have 2 readings a month. For private readings, please book them as soon as possible, because it's getting quite busy with the Christmas and New Year holidays. And all the information how to contact me is underneath this video. Well, thank you very much for watching, and see you soon. Goodbye.